Good day, guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, if this is your first time, please do not forget to like and subscribe. In this fresh playlist, we'll be talking about Pytest and how we can use it for TDD. In the previous playlist, which I highly recommend that you watch, we've already talked about setting up Python and Selenium and using page object modeling. So, like I said in that playlist, this is going to be a continuation. And what we are going to essentially do is we are going to still use the existing code to do this so we can move faster instead of writing everything all over again. So with that said, let's get into it. So this is what we had before. We're able to turn it into a runner file where we just add a page object model here. And what we did essentially was, instead of creating different page object model files, instead of creating different page object model files for the home page, for the product list page, for the product page itself, and for the complete order journey, we only created just one single page object that could actually do all these actions over and over again by just collecting, accepting arguments. So in this case, we are going to copy everything here, and we are going to open it somewhere else. So I'll go into my folder where I stored everything. I'll create a new folder here, call that Python TDD. Python TDD. Yep. And I will copy everything here except the virtual environment file, because I will not be needing that. I will copy everything here and paste it in there. So let's copy and we paste right here. So I haven't pasted that. We come into our Python, and we open that particular one. So let's open YouTube classes, Python and Python TDD. Now, yes, base interpreter. Do you want to use the base interpreter? Yes, want to use the base interpreter 3.11. So we have this. Now what we can do is we can come here and create a virtual environment. What's the error? Set up UI now. It does not appear to have a Python project. Set up UI.project found. Okay, well, this shouldn't be a problem. So we just need to configure. It's already indexing it, so we should be fine. But what we want to do here is we want to create a virtual environment for ourselves. So we'll do a virtual env. We talked about this extensively in the previous playlist. So we have created one. Then we can get into it by doing this. This is if you're using a Mac system, this is what you use. In the previous video, we talked about it, and we also talked about what you will use on a Windows system. So I recommend you watch the previous playlist. So we've activated our virtual environment, and I also discussed why a virtual environment is needed. That it is actually very okay for us to use a virtual environment. So we create all our dependencies and all the libraries that we want to install into that particular project, so we don't have to create it on all over our system. So having said that, so let us now install everything that we need from the requirement.txt file. So we just go ahead and do a pip install -r. That means it has to read, take the flag R, which means it has to read its dependencies from the requirement.txt file, and we click enter, and it collects everything, and it's installing it as if it is fresh. So it has installed everything, and that is now done. So we would have we need to add this to our package here on PyCharm. This is actually just essential for reason why I use this requirement.txt file is when you're in your pipeline, you would need it, because for someone that would collect your code, the person does not need your virtual environment, or the person cannot even have access to what you've installed. But with the requirement.txt file, the person can have access to it. So that being said, let us quickly fix the issue here, which is it should install everything here. it should install it into the Python, into the interpreter for PyCharm for this particular project, which can be found here. Can be found inside here, the Python interpreter. And as you can see, it has not installed everything that we've already installed in our virtual environment. So in order to have that, we can do this one after the other, or we can collect all of this somehow and have it all run. So, but the easiest way to do that is to come to our page.js file where we've installed all of this thing and just click install requirements, and it will collect everything that we've installed and it will begin to install them. So we can just wait a few minutes, and not even up to a minute, I think. Every other thing will be installed and we'll be good to go. Because this is where we used almost everything, so all the imports are here, so it will just require that we do all of that, and it is reindexing everything. I think all has been installed, so we should be fine. Whichever one that has not been installed, as you can see, no more errors, and we are good to go. So we have a fresh one. We don't need this page object anymore, so we have it here. So what we need to do now is let's first test this and see it runs as expected. So let's click the runner. Let's run it, the runner file, and see if it will still work. Obviously it is working. Good. Yep, it's all good. So in the next video, what we'll do properly is we'll install Pytest, and we'll rename our structure, we'll restructure our folders to be able to run, to be able to take Pytest. That is what we're going to do. So that's what's going to happen in the next video. If you've gotten this far with me, thank you. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. Then again, leave your comments if you have questions or you have criticisms. Please, it is highly welcomed, as I intend to improve on what I'm doing. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.